What's going on, everybody? Welcome, Miss Barney. What's going on? Good to have you. Good to have you. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Sitting on the dock of the bay watching the tides roll. Hey, I don't know of a better place, to be honest. No doubt. No doubt. Ugh. Anything exciting going on? Anything exciting happened today? All right, let me go here. I don't know. Must be a traffic jam. Must be a traffic jam. Remember that commercial? Oh, but it's all right. Oh, Lord, that's funny. No, nothing really. Just spent some time with the wife, and we had some good time, and just really just relaxing. Honestly, just relaxing. Oh, Chris is in the house. We know what he's going to ask, right? DD, give me the code. So there it is. Chris is in the house. There's the code, Chris. Holly. Welcome in, Holly. Bill. Hey, DD and everyone. Good to have you, Bill. So today we're going to try something a little different. Just a little different. Not a big difference, just a little different. Let's see here. Let me see here. All right. Annie, welcome in, Annie. Welcome in. All right. Just give it a one more minute and then we'll go ahead and get started.
Cut the watermelon, guys.
Right. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get started. Covering my eyes and ears, I don't do well with change. No, everything's going to be the same. Everything's the same. This is more something that.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Oh, my Lord. This is something that literally is just something that. Something that's not really changed. It's just, just let's ask some questions. See what's on your all's mind. All right, all right. Sorry, guys, just trying to get everything set up here. Okay, yep. All right. So, going to have an open chat. Just going to cover some things as what's going on with everything else. Hey, Bill, welcome in. We're going to have an open chat. Going to talk about different things. If you got questions, you're more than welcome. Ask anything. Try to keep it around what's going on with some cases that we covered. Maybe here in a little bit, when Chris comes on, we'll go ahead and take some calls maybe. Just stuff like that. So let's see how it goes. And if people want to engage and have a conversation, then so be it. We will get with it. So right now, there's little updates on Nancy. I mean, there's always stuff we could talk. We talked about it literally this morning. It's a good conversation. And we left off with, all the things that we have learned since then. And it's not even all. We just scratched the surface with Nancy. We scratched the surface. But today, let's just talk about anything on any case that we have covered. There's several cases that are going on. And of course, like everything, we're waiting for certain, testing of whether it's DNA or whether it's the autopsies or anything to be released on different multiple cases. So that's where I want to go with this. That not so empathetic unalivers, pretty much, right? Pretty much, Bill. I mean, that's where we're at. We're at the point now where we're waiting for a lot of results and getting nothing. But I don't know if everybody here is a fan of TMZ or not. So I want to play something. Now, the guy that's talking about this, he's talking with TMZ. And I want to share this. And basically, he has, in his opinion, has basically caught Harvey Levin in an untruth, I guess, is the best way to put it. So we're going to go ahead and listen to that. And I'm going to stop it periodically, see what you all think. Now, as far as the individual goes, who is talking, he's kind of very charismatic. Okay. So don't worry. Don't listen too much about the charismaticness. Listen to literally the details on what he's saying, because it's always that. Sometimes people are so much more charismatic and it can take away from the flavor of what his point is trying to get across, or she. And this could be something that could open, just don't look at that. Look at what he's saying. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. All right. And add to screen. All right. Let's start now.
On July the 4th. Also, during my interview, Harvey boldly confirmed that Nolan was not on the boat that was heading back to the mainland. And I also checked him on that comment because, as far as I know, the investigation is not completed yet, and no officials have confirmed if Nolan was on the boat or not.
He wasn't on that boat.
And when I am done dragging Harvey and TMZ, I'm going to tell you about Warren's dad and his plans on suing Benjamin Crump. And then I will let you know about the first arrest in the Nolan Xavier Wells case. And surprise, surprise, it has nothing to do with Nolan. Somebody has been arrested for threatening Judge Ashley Cole, who is Warren's stepmama. Pretty ironic that the first person arrested is somebody who threatened a white woman. And the updates do not stop there. I have some news about the state-ran autopsy and what's really going on behind the scenes. There has been a ton of developments over the past 24 hours in the Nolan Xavier Wells case. Sit back, relax. I'll tell you everything you need to know, and then I'll hand it off to you, the Out Louders. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Before I start dragging Harvey and TMZ, I would like to give them credit for one thing. Shout outs to you guys for having me on this show. As they know, and many of you might know, I drag TMZ almost every day on this channel. I pretty much talk very unfavorable of them, and I'm very critical of them and the reporting. But regardless of that, they had me on yesterday to say my piece, and that you have to respect. Now, with that out the way, let me tell you how things went down, okay? And I have the clips to show you. It is on their website right now. You can see it was posted yesterday, but I'll show you clips of it right now. It's 10 minutes. I brought it down to around like 2 minutes. They started talking about, of course, the autopsy. They started talking about Ben Crump and Judge Ashley Nicole. I'll tell you guys about that, how Warren's dad is suing Benjamin Crump for defamation, and how Judge Ashley Nicole reported that somebody was threatening her and that person has gotten arrested. So I was brought on to say my opinion of that. Now, as we got into my opinion, I pointed out, and you'll see, I pointed out the fact that I find it very ironic that a white woman, a white judge in Mississippi says, oh my gosh, I've been threatened. And just to be clear, it's not right or fair to threaten anybody, but do you have any idea how many threats Christine has gotten and there has been 0 arrests? You're going to hear me call that out. 1. 2, Harvey, to me, is the most, he says that Nolan was not on that boat. And to me, that is the most shocking thing I've heard him say, or I've heard TMZ write in this whole entire case. How can he have the audacity to say that he can confirm that Nolan was not on that boat? And when I challenge him on that, he says, well, we saw the video that Officer Tatum put out. Former Officer Tatum? You mean Officer Dingbat? That is what you're going on? You're not telling me that a government official, the police, the DA, nobody told you and gave you that confirmation. The investigation is still ongoing, but you want to confirm to me that Nolan was on that boat because of a video that Officer Tatum put out and some pictures? Now, when I challenge him on that fact, and I asked him, how do you know that video that Officer Tatum put out, or former Officer Tatum put out, how do you know that that's real? How do you know that that was taken on July the 4th? How do you know they didn't stage that and they took it when he went out there to record? Because you know that they did go back on that island. I asked him, do you have the date and do you have the metadata? Now, Harvey doubles down and says, yes, we have confirmed the authenticity of it. We have checked the metadata. Then you're going to see, if you look very carefully, he gazes off camera for a split second. I feel like somebody's maybe telling him something, and he goes, well, anything could be possible. So 1 second, excuse me, did you confirm it? Did you see the metadata? Are you confirming that it was July the 4th, or are you not confirming, Harvey? I would just like to know. So watch the clip. I'm going to play maybe 30 seconds so that you hear him talking about the threats, or sorry, the lawsuit, and then the threats, and then you'll hear my piece. Watch very, very carefully when he looks off camera and then backtracks on the metadata.
Warren Hudson, specifically his mother, who is a judge, she, we're told, got a lot of threats, specifically from this one man who is known as a Sacramento area man, was arrested.
And there is something else that one of the boys who was friends with his dad talked to the New York Post and said they are considering filing a defamation lawsuit against Ben Crump. What we've kind of concluded based on video that we received is that Nolan was not on that boat, that's the boat at the beginning of the trip back from Horn Island.
Yeah.
And that Nolan is not on that boat. And that's the boat that went into distress a few minutes after leaving Horn Island.
Hey, this is Trent Out Loud, YouTuber. I think the judge threats and the Benjamin Crump defamation lawsuit is just a distraction. I think it's incredibly telling that a white woman goes out and shows us the threats she's getting, and within days there is an arrest, but there has been zero arrest when it comes to the Nolan Xavier Wells case. Do you have any idea how many threats Christine has gotten? How come there's nobody arresting for the people that are threatening her?
Well, no, listen, you first have to determine if there's foul play, right? And I don't know that they've determined that yet. So you don't go out and start arresting people until you know, A, if there's foul play, and B, who did it. But just because there hasn't been doesn't mean there's not a real investigation behind it.
Agreed. But now let's talk about that picture that you showed up of the boat. We got that picture from Officer Tatum, former Officer Tatum. How do we know when that picture was taken? We have no metadata. We have no proof. How do we know that? And also,
well, no, but what the video? It's not a pic. We're talking about.
Well, he put out pictures and video.
I know, but the video, we can align the video with the distress call, and he wasn't on that boat.
Yeah, but Harvey, how do you know? Has former Officer Tatum, has he provided you guys with the metadata? Do you know 100% when that video and those pictures were taken? Can you confirm to me right now that it was taken on July the 4th?
Hey, Marianne, welcome in.
Concluded based on everything we've looked at, metadata, talking to people, and aligning it with the distress call. Yeah. Now, look, anything is possible. I'm certainly not saying it wasn't foul play because I don't know. It's just, I think jumping to conclusions at the beginning and starting to point fingers at people without really knowing, it may be fair, but what if it's really unfair and you're kind of tarnishing people who really shouldn't be tarnished? Shouldn't that be a concern?
I think if anybody who jumped to conclusions first was the Mississippi officers that jumped to conclusions 1 hour after finding his body and said, no evidence of foul play. They jumped to conclusions, not us.
Well, I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
They just want the truth.
I think that's fair.
To me, it is shocking that a huge platform like TMZ would have the audacity to go on the airwaves and say Nolan was not on that boat. We still have the CETO call to go over. I showed you guys that yesterday in the video I did yesterday. I'll put it in the comment section. Benjamin Crump says, yo, they have the audio and they're working with forensic audio engineers. We don't know what was on that call. We heard other audio engineers. We heard content creators. We heard a lot of people bring their variations, but we still have to wait for Benjamin Crump, and we still, newsflash, have to wait for the police investigation.
Marianne. It really is.
So the audacity for Harvey to say that, and it goes what I always say about TMZ. They're always caping for the other side. You'll see. You saw there in that clip. Well, the boys have the spotlight on them. Oh, things are hard for the boys. How about Christine and Elmore? How about Nolan's family? How about the fact that Nolan is not here? Now we don't know who was involved and who was not involved. But no, sorry. I'm not wasting my time feeling sorry for the boys that had Nolan's phone and didn't give it back right away, who didn't call right away, who left Nolan there. And regardless, whatever they had, their involvement or not, they left him there. You don't go out with your boys. You don't go out with your best friends anywhere and just leave them, much less a secluded island that you can't get off of without a boat. I don't go to the club and leave my friend. If he's, oh, yo, I'm waiting. But no, listen, if you meet up with another group of friends that I know, I'll leave you. But no.
Okay, so here's one of the things that I see, and look, me personally, I don't think that we can literally, Nolan is what we consider, even though he's a young adult, he is an adult. And if he wants to stay on that island, hey, he has every right to stay on the island regardless. Okay? Now, hear me out here. He has every right to stay on that island. And it's not anybody else's fault if he is asked that they are leaving and he refuses to go. That's without a doubt. At some point, you yourself as an individual has to take ownership to the fact that, if you elected to stay back, okay? The problem is not even that. The problem is, was he on the boat? You know what I'm saying? Was he on the boat? Marion says he was on the boat. No, he wasn't. Yes, he was. Well, I know that you know, so tell us what you know. So we know. So the question is not even about whether he has the right to stay back or whether his friends left him behind. Here's the thing, folks. You have to remember this. As an adult, okay, it is your responsibility to make sure you have a way to where you're going and a way back. Okay, let's just be honest. Okay, that is your responsibility. I tell my kids all the time, you're going somewhere, make sure you have a way back. Okay, that's just fact. The problem is, was he on the boat? That's the most crucial question. And the reason it's crucial is because Nolan was found in the water. Now, there's been a lot of information that has come forward since the beginning. And we're not talking about just people in general. We're talking about, Nancy Grace, Brian Enton, TMZ, a lot of these people who are claim to be engineers or whatnot in the work of with radio and how to do the sound. We have the 911 call. We have the CETO call. We have the captain that the operator called, or not the operator, that the 911 called the lady and said, yes, I spoke to, I believe it was the grandfather name, and I'm not going to give his name out, but gave his name and said, yeah, I think he's the owner of the boat. He said that they don't need any help, yada, yada, yada. We could hear a lot of stuff in the background, and make no mistake, the techniques that are out there to be able to differentiate the verbiage on that boat, they can do that. I mean, it's not like it's impossible, for God's sake. You can go ahead and filter a lot of this out. So the idea is that it is pretty clear to me that he was on a boat and there was certain individuals on that boat that he came with. Now, till this point, you still have literally Katie, the person that he was supposed to have stayed back, according to the young man, okay, the person that the young friends of his who said that Katie he never came back on the boat, he stayed with Katie, and you have Katie saying he didn't stay with me, he walked to the boat. She first said she saw him get on the boat, and then later, through her sister and mother, Katie's sister and mother, said that she saw them walk towards the boat, and she believed he got on the boat. Okay, that's where it's at. So Katie has never said literally that he was with her after that moment. Let's just be clear. That hasn't been, not one thing has she said to confirm what the friends have said about him coming to the boat. Someone on the island seeing something, they don't want to get involved. I agree. Wholeheartedly. Totally agree. Totally agree. Hey, hello, Chris. Chris is in the house, everybody.
Am I?
So the idea that literally we know with everything that we have seen that it is a very high percentage that he definitely was on the boat. Okay. I mean, it appears that way in my opinion with what we have heard. Okay. But here's the problem. Somehow he had to be in the water because that's where they found him. Holly, but someone turned photos that had Nolan in the photo to the police, and it was around 6 p.m. Yes, that was someone who claimed that, and I read that. And I'm not saying that that's not validated. What I am saying is it hasn't been proven that that was Nolan. Okay, there was distortions in that picture. We can't say that that literally was Nolan. What we can say is that we have verbal commentary from audio that this boat was sinking, and we have the background noise about Nolan's name being mentioned and him not being or possibly being unalived. I'm not saying either way. I'm not here to convince anybody that they need to believe X, Y, and Z. That's your all's opinion. You know, we all have them. That's your all's opinion. I'm just saying that, do you not think Katie would know if she was with him or not? You have to ask the question, what does Katie got to, what does she have to gain out of this whole situation? You know, I would say really nothing. She has nothing to gain. Nothing to gain. And even when in that interview with Officer Tatum, Warren said, and Katie confirmed it, Katie never confirmed anything. Katie never confirmed that. He said that, and she never confirmed anything. So let's not think that there's anything there. She has still up to this date said, he did not come back with me. That's it. You know, so I get what you're saying, and you're right, because I did see that picture, and I did hear about that. Okay. But then you go back to, was it at the same time? Was that picture, you know, could that picture have been misrepresented because it was doctored or something? And I'm not saying it was or wasn't. It may be legit. I don't know. But what I do know is I hear the voices, what they're saying, and it goes in line with what has happened, you know? So once again, it's just about trying to figure out, how did Nolan end up in the water? Okay? Because he literally, I mean, how else would Nolan have literally, what would it cause Nolan to become unalive? Okay, so let's say he drowned. How did he get in the water? Why was he in the water? How would he be in the water and nobody's seen him? How would he be in the water and no one's seen him drowning or yelling for help? And if Katie was with them, let's just say Katie was with him because he didn't go on the boat, would she not have heard? Would she not have seen him? You understand what I'm saying? It's somebody seen something. And yes, I'm sure there's several people that saw a lot and are not saying nothing. And that's the problem we get in, is trying to figure out, you know, who is not telling the truth. In the photo, he was neck deep in water with about 30 to 40 other people. So if that's the case, if he was in the photo, he was in neck deep water with about 30 to 40 people, would any one of those 40 people that he was in the water with not have seen him go underwater and become drowned? And then, you know, it's what time was he in the water? You know, what time was he in the water? And no one's seen anything. Those are just fair questions that we all ask. I'm not on either side of the aisle here. Understand, I know it may seem like this or that, but I'm really not on either side. Because at the end of the day, you know, Nolan is, for better lack of words, considered an adult. He has to make the decisions of his own. Okay, so whether he stayed back or got in that boat, but when there is a possibility of someone else making that decision for you, and what I mean by that is actually for what happened to Nolan, Now you have to look at that and go, well, how did he end up in the water? So I guess the question is, how do you all think he ended up in the water? What puts him in the water? If you guys can give me that, what puts Nolan in the water? He became unalive, right? I've always said there's two things. He either became unalive on the land, on the island, or he became unalive in the water, or he was on the boat to be literally off the boat and drowned. Now, my question to you is, how and why would he be in the water? I think he accidentally drowned. Okay, let's go with that, Holly. You think he accidentally drowned? That's a good point. That's a fair point. And that's probably the most logical because of where they found his body. Now let's ask the question, what took him to the water? What was he in the water for? You know what I'm saying? What was he in the water for? Was he taking a stroll? Was he taking a deep, was he swimming? What was he in the water for? Okay, it was very hot. Okay, so he was very hot and he was in the water amongst 40 people. Where we go from there? I mean, we can pick it all the way apart to the point of he had been drinking. We know everybody was drinking there, right? Everybody was drinking. We know that. And some have suggested that there was narcotics on the boat, right? So could that have played a role in it? Absolutely. Absolutely. So he got hot. He went into the water. He came out. Or he didn't come out. Who didn't see him? How did no one see him? He's around 40 people. See, the question is not so much that we don't know if he drowned or not. So the question really becomes, why did he go into the water? It was hot. Okay, it was hot. He walked in the water, cooled down. Then what? He just fell asleep. Had Katie been drinking? That we don't know, but I would say probably, I don't know that for sure, but probably if they all were drinking, but we don't know that. We don't know that for sure. Holly, he could have went under all the boats, tried together, and no one was paying attention. They were partying. Okay. So he's with his best friends. He's got to go back that Monday for practice because that's when his practice starts for college in football. He's got to go back. I mean, I just don't see how he is by himself. He was with Katie the whole time until he wasn't. He was with Katie the whole time. He was with Katie. He was walking with her. You have pictures of him walking with her. Okay. You have pictures of Warren, or you have Warren saying he was cradling her. Okay. So I have to believe that he was with her the whole way through. Yeah, I get people drown all the time. I've had people drown in my hands. So I understand people drown all the time. I get it. But what I'm asking is, what puts someone in the water? It was hot. Okay. So he goes in and comes out. What puts somebody in the water? I mean, we can say all these different things. Do we honestly really know what happened to him? No, because we weren't there. So you got to use some of the information that has been gathered, right? You got to use information that has been gathered to be able to see or put that puzzle together. Help me out, everybody. Tell me, what puts him in the water? What color were Nolan's shorts? I thought they said they were blue or black. I think they said black. They look kind of blue to me, but I think they were either blue or black. When they were walking walking with Katie, I think they were. I think they said they were black or blue. The last we seen on the photo, he was in the water. Do we know he ever got out of the water? We don't know. But the last time he was in the water was with all his friends, right? 40 different people. No one saw him. He just literally no one saw him. Just doesn't seem logical to me. Okay? It doesn't seem logical that he is going to be around his best friends, his literally best friends, and he just went ahead and no one paid attention to him. He was all by himself and he drowned. He may never go out of the water, may have never got out of the water. That's possible, but wouldn't somebody have noticed him not coming out of the water? I mean, it wasn't like he wasn't a swimmer. He could swim. He could swim pretty well, according to his parents. He could swim pretty damn good. Now, I don't know how good he could swim when he had been drinking. Come on in, Chris.
I don't want to. I'm scared.
I mean, like I said, I don't have the answers. I'm trying to figure out the answers.
Well, that ain't never gonna happen.
Only 4 of the friends left with 30 to 40. These friends were still there. Okay. So
Yeah, but remember one important thing.
Go ahead.
The last time, who was it said it? Bart said
Say that again?
there was. Who said it the last time? Said it was Bart, right? Who said there was like 10 people on each boat.
Yeah.
But in that video, remember the video I showed you?
Uh-huh.
It didn't look like 10 people on each boat, on that boat, anyways.
No, it didn't.
So, who's telling the truth?
Well, Chris, do me a favor. Pull up some of those pictures on the boat if you can, please. Because Barney said, dog, can we revisit the pics if Nolan from suppose the day of the 4th? Absolutely, Barney. I think that's a good idea.
Where's my camera not working? He doesn't want to see my mug. All the jokes I make about you. I was trying to make you a face expression of like, what? Pull up what?
And guys, and ladies, understand, I really appreciate everybody. Holly, I appreciate all your thinking outside the box, because that's what makes us all smarter. You know, so I'm by no means saying that you're not spot on, because you very well could be. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to see what makes most logic to me, like you and everybody else, right? So please don't, just because not a whole lot of conversation is interacting right now, I feeling like this was not necessarily a good topic to go into, but hey, we're here, so let's make the best of it. Bible, Barney, oh, not if. Barney, compare color of shorts he was wearing.
And yeah, in a couple of the pictures, they look different.
They
One
do
looks-
look different.
Yeah, one looks like even almost like a grayish.
Yes,
bluish,
yes.
But then
Yep.
in another one, they look like dark blue, like navy
Yes.
almost.
Yes,
So,
you're exactly right.
but
That's what I saw, but I thought when people were saying it was either blue or black, because I even thought somebody said they were black, that's what he came there with.
I don't know about that one, but
Well, that's true, Holly. In a perfect world, innocent until proven guilty. We don't know enough until the percent to the grand jury. Well, of course. That's how our logistics work. That's how we do things in this country. That's
This is
without
true.
a doubt, Holly. Without a doubt.
sometimes
Okay.
it works. And
But you know
sometimes-
what? The innocent till proven guilty, that's not always, it doesn't always go that way.
No,
Just to let you know, there's been a lot of people that have been innocent and have been guilty. So it's that the actual thing is really is how do we compare and what do we take away from was he on the boat?
No,
We
I don't
just
know. I
we
don't
just
know.
don't know.
Why am I
Come on,
having
Chris,
some-
what's taking you so long?
I cannot find them.
Oh, they
Hold on.
scrubbed your computer. You did too.
Yeah. The CIA was here. They took me. He wiped
No,
everything
the
out.
aliens took you.
Oh, they already did that. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find the picture that I showed you.
Double-edged sword, without a doubt, Barney. All we know right now is hearsay. Well,
Exactly.
all we know is hearsay.
Mhm.
Yep. And we hear a lot of say on that boat. There's a lot of hearsay on that boat.
No notes.
I hear somebody's, saying Nolan's unalive. I hear someone saying, get up, Nolan. I hear someone saying, no, no, no. I hear a lot of things like that. And if you want to call that hearsay, that's fine. But I do hearsay.
You put me on the spot, dog. I wasn't ready for videos. You're fired.
Sorry,
again.
brother.
You're fired again. Hold on one second. Yeah, I can't locate anything.
Nothing at all.
Well, no, it's there. It's just not the ones I'm looking for.
Okay, hang on a second, guys.
I'm looking.
Hang on a second. Let me type this out. How about if I just type out literally
What the hell?
Wells?
Maybe they did. Maybe they did wipe my computer. Huh. All right, let's see. Did something else come out today?
I don't think so. All right.
I did see an article that said arrests have been made, but I only know of one, and that was the guy that sent the death threats
Right.
to them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I saw something that said death arrests have been made. So I don't know what that means, but whichever.
Wow, there is a lot of pictures that have been gone.
You know what I'm saying? I wonder
Yeah,
if they
I'm
did-
looking. Okay, here's one. Here's one. So let's get this picture on here. Let's see if there's more than this. Okay.
telling
no.
you they scrub stuff just because.
Without a doubt. I agree. Let's look at this one here. Here's one. It's not very clear, but let's go ahead and put that up there. Okay. Let's take this guy off. All right, let's get this guy off. Okay, and let's go with this here, share.
I'm just looking at a picture of Nolan Wells with booze in his hand.
So we have this one here. Okay, but it's kind of a little blurry.
That's the one that supposedly that's Katie's dad's boat right there.
Okay, so you have this one. This is supposed to be
Nolan.
and it looks like his shorts are, to me, they look
White-ish.
kind of grayish.
Yeah, and the reason that one pot looks dark and the other looks light is because TMZ is in the middle there and the M is right over his ass.
Oh, got you,
So
got
that's
you.
why it makes it look two different colors.
Got you. So there's one picture. I know we got a lot more. I just can't believe. Oh, you know what? Go to the Instagram, their Instagram, and look at the pictures because they're going to have a lot of pictures on the Instagram.
Instagram.
I think that's where I saw a lot of them. So there's one picture right there. Now, I don't know who these people are,
That ain't happening.
but that's supposed to be him right here. I don't know if that's even him. I don't know how we can make out that that's him. Someone said, yeah, he was. It was valid. It was verified, but yeah. All right.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Chris is leaving me again. Bill, was it not suspicious enough to interview everyone individually, or did they make assumption about it being an accident prematurely? That's a very good point, Bill. That's a very, very good point because, yeah, what did they say very early? What did Sheriff Ledbetter say? There's doesn't seem to be any foul play here, right? And did they interview all of them separately? They did say that they did speak to the sheriff or they spoke to the investigators. What they didn't say if they were all separated or if they were all together. Not really sure. I know that they lawyered up pretty quick. They all lawyered up quickly. If the call was real, says Holly, if the call was real, the police would have enough for an arrest. Well, I can tell you it's going to be more than just a call that's going to need for an arrest. That's for sure. I can tell you that for a fact. Just a call is not going to be enough for an arrest. And I'm talking about from experience, not just loosely. They're going to need more than just a call. They're going to need people to come forward, people to say the things that some people are saying, like Katie. He wasn't with me. He left. He left. You know, and they're saying he told them, I'm going to hang out with Katie. So in the midst of him walking towards the boat and then leaving the boat and going to Katie, where's the confusion there between his friends on the boat and Katie? Where's the confusion? How does it become that distorted that someone's not telling the truth, right? I mean, it is so blankly obvious that someone is not telling the truth, and it could be any one of them. It could be the friends, or it could be Katie. I don't know. But the idea that all of a sudden, you know, no, they're going to need more, and that's where witnesses come in. This is why they're asking a lot of people if they could please, share their what they have on their phones or cameras or whatever from that day. But that's a really good point, Bill. It was very well said prematurely, without a doubt. Kind of like what Nanos did. Give the house back after a day and a half, almost 2 days. Give the house back only to have to take it 2 days later. Yeah, very premature. But then again, also, too, this is a small county. What do I mean by that? It's a small county. It's one of the poorest counties. Was it not suspicious enough to interview everyone? Barney, is anyone else experience YouTube ads every 3 to 5 minutes on the same screen as dog? I cannot skip the ads and it mutes dog during ads. So sorry. Victoria, no, because I have premium. Hey, Victoria says no, because I have premium. Okay, let me see if I can find another picture, guys. You guys seen this picture here. Okay, so there's no sense of going with this picture because let's try to find a different picture. I really didn't know it was going to be this difficult to find some of these boat pictures, but they could have very well scrubbed a lot of this, without a doubt. Welcome in, Victoria. Welcome in. Good to
Here I
have
am.
you.
Going along for 5 minutes. You couldn't even hear me. You could have told me I was muted. Jeez.
Oh, I thought you knew.
No, I don't look at that stuff. What's wrong with you?
Okay, here.
Muted again. That mutes you? Ah.
Horn Island. Let's see this one. What does this
Right.
one show?
What mute off you just
I'm trying to find you some pictures, everybody.
yeah. Good luck with that.
God, but they look like they really did scrub a lot.
For some odd reason.
Wow.
No,
Never had an
sure.
issue finding pictures
No.
of them. But now,
Gone.
if you guys want, go in there and look, and you'll see what I'm talking about and what Chris is talking about.
It's weird. It's weird. New audio capture the French call from.
Yeah, they definitely scrubbed a lot.
They had to have. You can't find them.
You can't
That doesn't
find
make
any.
sense. That makes no sense. New video shows see. Okay.
What are you trying to look for?
Pictures of them on the boats.
Okay. All right. I got something.
Okay.
Hold tight.
All right.
Here I am to save the day. Da, 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 da. Oh, they can't hear me over there. All right. Hold tight. Why is my camera not working?
Spose in the house. Yes, these ads are
Share
new
screen.
and annoying. Oh my gosh. Holly, did the police look for DNA on all three boats? I don't think so, Holly. I don't think so. But I can't say
would-
that, but I don't think they did.
And I mean, the only DNA you'd be finding would be Nolan's.
Right.
You know?
So I brought it up, Chris.
Yeah, I seen it there. So let's just let this play through and see. Oops, wrong play.
After that dispatch call, and he played it on his show. This is it. Video 1. We're looking at it. And you cannot see Nolan on this boat at all. You do not see a bunch of hugely panicked boys. You see a bunch of boys who look like Nolan did with their bathing suits on and no tops. And they're standing around looking at their boat.
And
It's not exciting. It's not.
I thought that I had saw a girl on that boat, but there isn't. They're all guys.
But didn't the other pictures that we saw had the line already on Bart's boat? Apparently, they were suggesting it was on.
I'm going to guess
No,
if someone
it
had just
had-
committed a murder, it would
Yeah,
look a
he
little bit
told-
more chaotic on
Just
yeah,
nothing.
exactly.
Hold on.
Week, boat women,
It's
among
in,
others.
it's in his hand. It's in the kid's
And
hand.
TMZ is
Right. It's in the kids' hand, but I'm
Originally,
talking.
aspects early on
Yeah,
here,
where the
counsel
hell- oh,
has
okay.
been
that dispatch call, and he played it on his show. This is it.
Right
Video 1. We're
there.
Right. I know he has it in his hand,
looking at it.
but on the other pictures
And
that showed that he had it hooked up
cannot
to the
see
boat and they were pulling the
Nolan
boat.
Yeah, I'm not
on
sure.
this boat at
I don't
all.
know if see that's the thing is I don't know if he's throwing that out to them or if
Hello,
he's bringing that
Victoria.
in.
Right.
But now, if we look at this picture, and
Barney says, look for the guy that has the red shorts on.
well, what I'm trying to figure out, remember, Warren, Bart is the guy that made the call,
Right.
not Warren. So if this is the sinking boat and Bart is on it, where is Bart? I don't see him. Or did he not get on until after they pulled them out far enough? That's the problem. Because that does not look like Warren at the wheel. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
That doesn't look like Warren. But I'm not sure.
You do not see a bunch of hugely panicked boys. You see
And you can obviously tell if you look at the back with the kid in the red shorts. There's the kid in the red shorts. The boat is definitely taking water. Look how low it is in the water right there. Way low. So we definitely know it's taking on water. So
Stop there, says Barney.
that's good. Okay, Barney, I stopped.
Where did Bart come from to tow them? Was he already out there with the other boys or did
Yes.
someone call him?
No,
He
he
was-
was out there.
Chris is saying he was out there already.
His boat, he was out there because, I don't know, supposedly him and Katie are still a thing. Is the last thing I heard. We heard that they were broken up, but then I heard again that they were still together,
Right.
which is what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, that points motive. I was you got to give me a sec. Hey, how does this mic sound?
Sounds great.
Does it? It's new.
Yeah.
I got a new one. I got a new one today. So, that's what I did. And what else?
I cannot believe we cannot find
That's what I'm
these
saying.
pictures. This
That's what I'm
is
saying. They're like,
ridiculous.
they've been like gone. I wonder if they took them down because they're really, really studying them,
Yeah,
And
it
said, I
could
don't want
be.
nobody to find anything on there. I don't know, though. It doesn't make sense.
Wow,
does not
that is
make
pretty
sense.
rough. Let's see what Barney's saying here. Holly, I heard he said he never dated Katie. He did. You're talking about Bart, right? Because he
Yeah.
did say he say he never dated Katie.
Who
Bart?
knows? He's point.
Well, didn't Bart say also that he was not? I had heard. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, please. That he, Bart had said that he was in Wyoming or Montana, that he was not even in town during this time. Holly said, yes, that's what I thought I heard. And yet they have Bart on the logs of the CETO when he called to ask for help. They have his name listed as the caller. That's what I had heard. So how can he be not there and yet his name is showing up there? You know what I'm saying? Barney said, not to be racist, are there two black guys on the boat? I think one just has a tan, I think, and the other one looks like, I don't know. They look dark to me, but it could be they just have tans because it's hot over there in Mississippi, I'm thinking. So do you think it's possible, or let me rephrase that. Do you think that, did you guys hear that that Bart said he wasn't in the area, that he was back in like Wyoming or Montana or something like that? Did you guys hear that? Because I heard that, and I know Holly said yes, but then I have heard that on the call log, the person that made the phone call was Bart. Now, I don't know. I personally haven't verified that, but that's what I heard on the news of, I believe it was Nancy Grace, saying that his name is on the log of being the caller to get help with the boat, with the Wyatt's boat. Marianne said, yes, I heard that. So you can't have both of those, right? If Bart is saying that he's not there, that he was back in Wyoming or Montana, and then you have his name on the call, how does that work out? Doesn't that sound kind of fishy? Holly said, do you think one of the other boys would take the rap for someone that had a promising career if there was foul play? That's a good question. That is a very good question, Holly. I mean, actually, that is a damn good question, because my thinking is this. Could there someone, look, it's not like they're short of money. And I say that because the dad is a medical doctor. I'm sure he makes pretty good bank. Okay. So let's just say hypothetically someone was offered a really nice big sum of money. Now, this is all hypothetical, and this is just all opinion. This is all speculation and theory that has nothing valid here. But answering your question, could it be, would someone take, the only way someone's going to take a fall, in my honest opinion, is that they're getting paid big money. And if they're not going to be a big high, for a better lack of words, jail time, you know, like I said, if they go with something as simple as tampering with evidence, because if the body was overthrown off the boat, could someone take the fall? I guess to answer your question, honestly, Holly, is yeah, absolutely. I could see that happen. I think I read that on a statement from Bart's lawyer. Okay, so yeah, so if he was in Wyoming, not even here, then how was his name the one on the log? That don't make any sense. And once again, it's I believe it was Nancy Grace where I heard it at. I want to say that said that literally he was his name was on there. How can you have his name And then you have that he was out there because he was towing the boat. That Bart was towing the boat. Bart is the one that they said was towing the boat, right? So if that's the case, he definitely had to be there. But I did hear that there was a claim that from either him or his attorneys that his name was on there. Holly said, maybe that's why they are so many conflicting stories. Absolutely, Holly. There's a lot. But that's a very good point you bring up earlier. Do you think one of the other boys? Yes, I do. I do. I really do. And if it's just a tampering with evidence, but they can't really put a person who did anything to him, and let's just say they panicked and someone threw his body over the boat, and this is all hypothetical, but they did find his body in the water. But let's just say someone says, yeah, I did it because I was panicking. I didn't want to, this, that, and the other. I could see literally that's not like unaliving somebody. That's tampering with evidence. I could see him getting probation, a big, or not even a fine, probation. I don't know about jail time. He did it he was afraid. He's got a good record. He's a clean kid. He's from that area. I could see where if they don't have anybody to put that on them, that they unalived him, I could literally see them say, yeah, I'll take the hit. You're going to pay me, that type of thing. That's very possible. Someone knows, just tell us what you know so we know how did Nolan get in the water, because we don't know what we don't know, and we don't know what you don't know unless you let us know. The Nanos effect. Where you at, Chris? Where you at, Cristova? Anybody else? Don't all jump and ask the questions all at once. Please, someone knows, just tell us what you know so we know. How did Nolan know? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, there's going to be more memes about nanos than probably anybody we've seen in a long time. Maybe that's why conflict, Holly, because someone's going to take I could see that wholeheartedly. There's going to be, and it's not going to be the one who has a promising future. God, this could be a movie like 10 years down the road. Somebody comes clean and says, yeah, that really wasn't me. I wasn't the one that did it. A bunch of young boys, one having a promising career, money talks, same way take the rap. I agree with that, Holly. Very good point. I can't tell. It does look like a female. Standing behind the guy with the glasses, who I'm not sure if that is or not, but that kind of looks like Warren. I don't know that for sure. Well then, I don't see a whole lot of people asking questions here. So let's move the conversation. Chris has just left us high and dry. Quentin Broom. Hello, DD and Chad. Welcome in, Quentin. Good to have you. Holly said, and the other mother is a judge. Could work out good deal. No, absolutely, Holly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I could see a nice little sweetheart deal. Someone takes the fall. Someone gets paid good. They get something really, like hell, they could even get something like, tampering with evidence or something really minute. That's not that big of a deal. I could see that happening. Absolutely. That's a really good point. Who took the photo or pictures of them? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Looks like maybe a girl wearing a black wrap around the waist. I cannot tell. Honestly, I cannot tell. But look, all we do know is that this is an 18-year-old kid who has become unalive. It could well be, accidental. It could have been he accidentally did drown. It could have been, if he had too much alcohol, then it's not out of the question to say alcohol poisoning. That's not out of the question. Hey, you're back.
Yeah, sorry. Dinner calls. Dinner
Okay.
calls. Got to make dinner for the fam.
Okay, sir.
Did you find
chef.
anything? Yeah.
No.
Right. Yeah.
No.
See, it's like they're all of a sudden they
They're
took
gone.
down a lot of these pictures.
They took him down.
I wonder why though.
Somebody with money told him to. Johnny Ayers, who took the photo of pictures of them? Not sure, Johnny. Welcome in. I'm not sure who took the picture. Hello, Quentin.
Quentin.
Well, I could, there's not a whole. I don't see a lot of requests for this type of information. Chris just left. Okay. No, he didn't leave. He's still there.
I unplugged my camera so you could see. There's my face.
So Holly says, did they identify the guy that was passing? No, they didn't. But I did hear that they said that guy who was supposedly dealing that, for a better lack of words, coke. They did say that he was there on the island. I did hear that. And I guarantee you, at the end of the day, this is going to shift a lot to who bought the alcohol and if drugs were in the system, and they'll find out during the toxicology report, then who sold the drugs. And those people are going to be hammered hard.
Good.
Absolutely.
That means
Johnny
they
says
deserve it.
the guys don't appear to be wearing the same clothes as what is depicted in another photo I saw of them on the boat that has Nolan in it. I agree, Johnny. That picture was very hard to make out because we didn't have a lot of we had a lot to compare it, and it was very fuzzy, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Barney, can we cross-reference boat IDs in pics? Ew. Maybe Chris can.
What?
Barney said, can we cross-reference boat ID numbers in the pics?
Well,
I'm not sure.
We found Katie's. That was Katie's dad's boat. This boat is, whose boat was this?
That looks like the boat that was being towed, doesn't it?
It is. Whose boat was being towed? Was
Wyatt.
Wyatt. So that's Wyatt's boat here. So the Triton, this is the Triton right here. with the overhang. And then
You
the
got
other
it,
one,
Fantasy 5. You got it. Go
the
ahead,
other one
Lux.
had the dark blue bottom, which was, I believe, Warren.
Yeah, that looks like Warren.
So
I would. Was Christian there?
I
Shepard?
don't know. I'm
Could
not
that
sure.
be him in the red shorts?
Could be. I don't.
Because he was
see
kind
him.
of he was a little bit darker than normal. You know what I mean?
Possibly. Yeah, possibly.
He was a little. I think his dad and his mom were like Filipino or something. They were two different cultures. I'm not sure which one. Two different races. Barney, I know. Stop it, Barney, laughing out loud.
Can't do this.
So,
Just
hey,
my head.
we can move on. Hey, we got a lot of cases we were looking at, so we can move on to something else if you guys are like kind of burned out with this case.
Let's look at my head is just there. That's because I got the green screen going, and if you wear anything that looks too
got
much
you.
like green, you disappear. So now it's just my head and my hands. Hey, how you doing? You're such an idiot, dude. Really?
So they were just boat hopping all day. Nolan could have been on several boats that day. Very possible. We really just don't know. One thing we know is he was with Katie, and that was probably the reason why he was with her the whole day. He kind of liked her, according to the friends. So,
Whoa.
but what we didn't know was that there could have been a prior relationship with Bart and Katie. But then that goes out the window because Bart says he was never there. Unfortunately, his
Never
boat
where?
was towing them.
Yeah. Yep. And he kind of admitted that.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how that flies. Johnny, does anyone find it weird that everyone saw Nolan drinking and drugging, but no one saw him drowning? Yeah. Doesn't it seem weird that everybody, yeah, no doubt, that they showed a lot of him and no one else? Well, I should say no one else because there was a few kids they showed drinking, but not the other stuff.
The only ones I saw with booze was Nolan and them four on the back of the boat.
Yeah,
on the front of the
Warren
boat going.
and yep, Warren and Wyatt
it.
and somebody else.
Yep. But
Barney says, "I'm not burned out, but I can't make images bigger to see better." No, I get it. I can't even.
What do
We
you
can't
wanna
even find
see?
the images anymore.
what do you want to see better though? Which one?
Well, even like that, blowing that one up that you have up there.
A bunch of boys who look
What are we looking for, Bonnie? Anything specific to where to blow it up to, or just everybody?
Let me see. Maybe if I click it on here, it'll be a bigger picture.
call, and he
Well, I can. I
played
don't
it on
see
his show.
face.
This is it.
I
Video
almost
one.
saw
We're
his
looking at
face.
it. And
I
after
can clip it right
that
there
dispatch
and
call,
then-
and he played it on his show. This is it.
Quick.
Video one. We're looking at it. Boat. The
Let me just grab my handy dandy clipping tool. Yep, we can do that. Oh, I won't be able to. Nope.
Well, you know what? Let's go back here for a second. Hang on a second, guys.
Hang
Here
on.
we're- Go ahead. You're good.
No, I said I'm hanging.
to be towed boat
Here's the thing. Let
after
me see here.
that dispatch call.
Let me look here. Okay, let's go to this.
If I can. If I had $1 million. On my own boat. Good. So, truthfully. Oops. Trying to bring this back up so we can.
Now they're saying arrest made.
That's what I said. Remember, I was saying I heard
Yeah,
that. But
GPS proven false.
I still think it's just the
Yeah, that don't seem
death
like.
threat. The death threat guy.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's right. Here's
But-
this one, Chris. Let's see this one here. Let's see this one here.
Did they not allow? Let me take this out. Did they not allow me to clip that? Come on, no.
Go here.
What the hell?
Go here. We're going to share this one.
Oh, there it is.
We're going to go ahead and oh God, which one was this one? Okay, this one here. This one. There we go. Share. Let's see what this one gives us. Anything.
Every death in the county, except those of natural causes.
Space 44 super agents. The next thing you can't
Play this one, and I'll stop it when the pictures of the boats come
How far is
out.
the work coming up, sir?
Yeah.
Can you give me a description? Ankles. Hello?
Hey,
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
What?
Thank you, Bible, for
Did
supporting
we
the channel.
just
Appreciate you, Bible.
hear?
Thank you so much.
What
Welcome
was
in.
that? One more time, please.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the work coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles. Hello?
What'd you say? Hey,
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
Straight out to investigative reporter crime stories. Dave Mack, did you just hear what I heard? Now, this has been transcribed, and this is the CTO dispatch call. Because, Dave, when I first heard this, I thought, has this been doctored? Is this real? Where's this coming from, Dave?
Nancy, this is coming from from Mississippi, from the actual official. Okay, when we get into the Mississippi Fish and Wildlife and at the reserve putting this out for the public, this is not like from Dave Mack's recording. This is an official recording, Nancy, that is being issued, and it's shocking when you listen to this call for a tow, for the sea tow. Going further into it, Nancy, you're picking apart all of the different voices that can be heard on this one phone call, trying to
see right there, that picture. See that picture there? So you got this picture here. I'm not sure if I can make it bigger. If we could, like, see right here. So it looks like this is Nolan, I think, or this is either Nolan or this is somebody. It's Nolan or maybe Shepard, and that's the girlfriend. But the shorts look kind of grayish. You see that? And then you have these individuals here. Could that be literally Katie and that Nolan? I don't know. It's kind of hard to really tell. Holly, both football players interested in same girl, one closer to home than the other. Very true. Bible, DD, you welcome. Thank you so much, Bible. Appreciate you. Holly, do you think that Grandpa talking to the captain of the phone call recording wouldn't get out? Maybe that's why he said no, they didn't need a tow. So it's possible. That's very possible. But here's, like I said, here's a good picture here. I think this one Looks like it's probably, well, see, the shorts look kind of tannish, but I don't know if that's just, if that's just the way because of the blurriness and stuff. But could that be literally Nolan and that Katie? You know what I mean? Because that's the boat there as well. What do y'all think? What do you think, Chris? Anything? Oh, he's making dinner. All right, let's go ahead and go see if we can find another picture here. Hang on, somebody said something. The boat looks small for 10 people, in my opinion. It's possible. Okay, let's see if we can find another picture here.
Determine
A reporter as well.
Hey, we're at the
Every damn time I
and,
go to
our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking.
Say that again, Chris.
I clipped that picture so I can blow it up.
Oh, okay. Do I need to go back?
Well,
I
can
got to go
just-
back.
No, just leave it. I can share on my screen.
Okay.
Somewhere. Hold on.
Let me know when you're ready. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can locate another picture.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Really, Chris?
Well, no, I mean that's how far away all the pictures are gone. So good luck finding them. All right, let's see if we share. When we do this, and we do like this. If you want to put that up, you can whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Take your time.
Okay, hang on. Let me go here.
Well, now wait a minute. Hold on tight. No.
Okay.
That's the boat right there.
This one right here?
The one in the middle with the kid leaning over.
Yep. Let
That's
me
the
make
boat.
it bigger.
Excuse me.
There you go.
Maybe it's not.
No, that was when that guy was yelling about his phone, whoever that was. Remember?
Yeah, but
What the F are you doing? Give me my phone or something to that effect.
yeah, but I thought the fight is on the beach though.
It is. That's what I'm saying. This is what the fight's over here somewhere on the land.
Behind them, right?
Yes. Okay. You got it. Bill, how did they go from going down fast to relatively saying shortly afterwards they're fine? It's a good
Because
question.
what happened is the boat started taking on water. So most people, that deal with boats know all you got to do is you got to get underway, but you don't want to be going on your own power. So they pull you, and as they pull you, you pull out the plug on the boat, and the water drains out as you're going. And then you quickly put the plug back in once the water's gone or down low enough, and then you plug it back up, and then they undo you start your engine, and then you hustle back because it still takes a little while for that water to come in. The only problem was the bilge pump wasn't working. So it just couldn't get rid of the normal water that comes into the boat. So that's all they had to do. And that's what they did. So that's why they ended up calling. Now that's a clear picture of that. See, again, is it? Might be.
It looks like Nolan right here.
Yep.
And that looks like that could be Katie's dad. I don't know. There's a picture, everybody, right here.
I don't. So Harvey Lines.
You got it, Bill.
It was this 2 hours ago. Did you see that TMZ lied? Tatum cover up?
Yeah, I heard that.
Did you listen to it?
No, I didn't.
Maybe we should after.
Yeah, let's bring it up so I can play it.
Where the fuck did it go? What's up with that? Huh. They got us. Hold on 1 second. Wait a minute. It just went away. I'm telling you, something's up. They have us. They're coming to get me. They are coming to get us, though.
Probably.
Where the hell did the picture go?
Which picture are you looking for?
TMZ report that I just had. I clicked on it and it went away. Huh. All right. So let's do it this way. TMZ. Oh boy, I'm in mourning. Vincent Pastore died.
Wasn't the played for Boston?
What the hell, dude?
Right?
No, he was.
Who was he?
He was Big P in The Sopranos.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It sounded like he was from out there somewhere.
What do you mean out there somewhere?
Out there somewhere.
He could be from New York. He could be from Pennsylvania.
Not really.
Not really, huh?
Katie's dad said he was never out there. Too many conflicting stories. Very well said. No doubt about it.
That's his boat.
Let's see if we can find what Chris is talking about. Okay, I'll just put this in here. Let's put in what was the guy's name? Officer Tatum?
Yep.
Oh, no.
TMZ?
Yeah.
I'm on here now. I'm trying to find it. Tatum.
There it is. Officer Tatum breaks silence. No, he was shot. TMZ story. Their story. TMZ lie. Tatum cover up. Is that the one?
Yes.
Okay. Let me play it.
The questionable and shady things that those boys have done. And that is why they have the scrutiny that they have. But yes, we don't know their involvement, but there is enough that we could scrutinize them. So TMZ always does this. They're always trying to change the narrative for Joe McCann when it comes to Ashley Janae. Trying to change the narrative when it comes to Carmelo Anthony. And here with Nolan Wells, it's always the same. It's always the same. And I feel like it's time to call them out for that. It's not just enough I do it here on my channel. It needs to be called out because they are a huge platform and they need to be held accountable. That is my 2 cents. And before I close this section up too, I just want to reiterate, as you guys know, I'm a staunch advocate for Christine. A mom, of course I feel bad for Elmore too, but a mom and her son, that's a different type of bond. Y'all know how close I am with my mother. That is a different type of bond. And for her to have been receiving those kind of threats, and for Ashley Cole, the judge, to have talked about threats and there's an arrest, and Christine, nah, man, we got to ride for Christine, man. And I think it's horrible that the arrests have been made for Ashley Nicole and not for Christine. So I hope Christine sees this. I've been told that the family and some people have been watching my shows. Christine, I hope that you see that even when I am on TMZ, I'm advocating for you, and daily on this channel, advocating for you, and also Elmore. All right, let's go over now. I'm going to talk to you about Warren's dad, the doctor. The nerve.
The soft caramel
saying that he wants to sue Ben Crump.
Nice.
Ben Hudson, Warren's father, is accusing Benjamin Crump of pushing a false narrative about his son and others. Hudson says his family plans to sue Crump for defamation and slander. He told the New York Post, in my opinion, Ben Crump has slandered and falsely accused my son, his friends, of Nolan's passing, and he's pursued what's an obvious false narrative. I think he can expect lawsuits, not just from my family, but from a number of other families who, in my opinion, he defamed. Hudson also accused Crump of using the tragedy for financial and political gain. In my opinion, truth is not Benjamin Crump's concern. He's exploiting the situation and raising money. He added, I think this is financially exploiting this entire tragedy and making it a much bigger tragedy at the expense of my family and our community and the Wells family. Really? The Wells family? The Wells family hired Ben Crump. What are you talking about, sir?
I didn't hear Ben Crump accuse anybody.
Names saying it's a distraction. We're not distracted at all by this. Thank you very much. Love that they're just like brushing their shoulders off. Like, listen, we're not even going to waste our time. That's what I say every day on this channel. We are not wasting our time with these silly distractions. Nothing. Where's Nolan's throat? What's going on with the autopsy? You want to wait to hear from Benjamin Crump for the CETO audio. And that is it. Like all of this, we're suing, we're doing this, the judge, whatever. No,
I'm talking out loud because he's like, we're waiting to hear about Ben Crump about the CETO audio. We already heard that.
I love
it's already out.
Crump is not paying this any attention. Now, let's move on to the next distraction. Judge Ashley Cole. A California man faces a charge after authorities say he sent a message to the judge tied to Nolan Wells' passing. Joseph Dumar was charged with interstate transmission of a threatening communication, carrying up to 5 years in prison. Investigators alleged he used a username, which I'm not going to put out, to threaten Judge Ashley Cole, whose stepson is Warren Hudson, who traveled with Wells before he went missing. The message read, there will be a package coming to your guys' office in the next few days. It's going to blow you away when you see it. Probably best you have the boys with you to see it as well. That's like very disturbing. It goes on and shows you the other threats, which I am not going to read. I don't want to even give this any more attention. More importantly, this man, Joseph, was arrested, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday, and like the article says, faces up to 5 years in prison. Now, I want to make something very, very, very clear. I do not condone any threats. I don't anything at all. I am not a fan of Judge Ashley Cole at all. I don't like the fact that she used like what looked like a government judicial letterhead to put out this statement like 2 or 3 days after Nolan's body was found. I do not like that. I feel like it was actually she was breaking the law. I heard there are people looking into her comments. Regardless of all of that, regardless of my thoughts, nobody should be threatened. Having said that, like I said at the top, what about the threats that Elmore has gotten? What about the threats that Christine has gotten? Like, okay, fine, Benjamin Crump and this, whatever. Okay, that comes with the territory. They're public figures. How do you feel? How do you think Christine and Elmore feel? They haven't even begun to process the passing of Nolan because they have to do interviews and talk with the DA and do press, whatever, to keep their son's name in the headlines. They have said they cannot.
All right. Not going anywhere. Sorry, buddy. Blow you away. Ugh.
What happened?
Oh, it just got old.
What got old?
Huh?
What got old?
Total?
No, I said what got old?
Oh, yes, it was the same thing. He was talking about Ashley Cole, and I just wanted to put the point out there that Yeah, we're just going to have to wait. But here's the thing: doesn't matter because it's going to go to the grand jury. We're never going to get it until after them.
No.
So,
Nope. Not at
kind of
all.
like a moot point. I mean, they came out and literally said that. So there's no reason to keep breaking a sweat trying to find all this stuff. Active pew pew, and there's an active pew pew in Idaho.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. I wonder if JLR's covering that one because he usually covers those, don't he? Active shooters and stuff.
Yeah, he'll probably pop on if he's not busy, and then my buddy Dick and Mel will probably jump on if it is.
So, yeah. So what's going on with all the other cases? What's going on? Anything new on anything? Anything,
Not
Chris?
yet. Not that I found. Not that I found. I've been looking for everything, and I can't find nothing. Zero, zilch. Why can't I hear anything on my thing? It doesn't make sense to me. Let me see. You know what I'm saying?
You going on Patriot Pride tonight?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not. I'm probably just going to listen. I don't know. Every once in a while, I like to take a break. Just chill. But we'll see what happens with them. I'm trying to see what the hell is going on.
What's going on in Spain?
Spain? What the hell? We ain't got time for more stuff.
Holly said, did anyone see what's going on in Spain? I did not.
Twin Falls Police Department urged people to avoid the area to allow emergency crews to work safely. Roads near the scene, including a bridge in the area, have been closed. Authorities asked the public to use alternate routes and not attempt to enter the area. The FBI is sending agents to assist in the incident, but it remains a local police case.
What happened?
The shooting, August 1st, 2020, Twin Falls Police Department in Idaho.
Twin Falls?
Yeah. It says there's
Where'd you go, Chris? Seems that we are at a standstill with these cases until we have test results. Pretty much. I mean, you can only regurgitate so much. And yeah, I agree. Let's see what they say if we have anything on Idaho. Let me look up. See if we have anything on Idaho. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here, guys. Let's jump on this one right here. I'm not hearing anything on this video. Huh.
The radar's completely, the scanner's completely nothing. Nothing's coming out.
Oh, we're looking for boats, and I did have a picture up here. Oh, Lordy. Okay, why is this not?
Okay, perfect. All right, so I might have a line for us. Let me just double check, and then I think we should be clear to do this if it works. Let's see.
Their service. That
Watch live.
One of Washington, D.C.'s newest attractions. Part museum, part immersive experience. I got the chance.
They were live.
Here you go, Barney. Here's some pictures of the boat. Let me just go to this because I can't believe I had this and I didn't even look.
Respond to St. Louis Jerome, 709 North Lincoln. You have a red SUV ramming the ER room doors.
Wow, what the hell's going on there?
Okay, here you go.
We get to see how Americans.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Ramming the doors?
With an emergency.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You will see my. That's another. What was that? With Denzel Washington.
Oh, I'm coming in there. Yeah. When he took the ER.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good movie, actually.
You just saw it there.
It's going to be an older model SUV, red in color, plate 2 George, I believe
Crazy.
09784. The vehicle is currently parked and security is talking with the
Room.
female
Visitors add word.
I've never had an In-N-Out burger. Have you?
I think I've had it once.
Yeah, that's weird.
In Oklahoma.
BSing. I mean, sometimes it takes them a bit. They'll say live, and it takes them a little bit to launch. But this one actually doesn't have a live on there.
8119 dispatch security. Go for it. 1642.
Oh, he's the actor shooting. Is it In-N-Out?
Yeah, it's at the In-N-Out burger, yeah.
I thought it was at the. I thought he was ramming. What was he ramming?
No, there was just a person ramming the emergency room doors at a hospital somewhere with his red pickup truck or something.
Got you.
That's crazy.
MVT News says that they're aware of multiple social media posts which show alleged video and pictures of shooting suspect. We're still awaiting confirmation. We're still awaiting confirmation from law enforcement regarding any information on the shooters and victims. In an effort of clarity of transparency, the hell, it's like a double. Okay, we will not share any of this until it's clear. Okay.
George 0978 Union, Idaho.
Okay, well, let's go.
Yeah, that's like the ultimate. Oh, they removed the live part from it. The same article. Let me see.
An error has occurred.
The article said live. Refresh it, and they removed the live. Hey, maybe that was clickbait. I don't know.
Twin Falls Police.
Got him.
And love it.
All right, let me see. Damn, man.
Have you ever wanted to see your home from space? With this free satellite Earth Maps tool, you can zoom right down to.
Still searching for the suspects, and they haven't found them yet, and so they're just not giving an update until they can give an update. I guess like, oh, we caught them, or blah blah blah. KVUE posted a couple of minutes ago, I believe. It says police responded to an active shooter in and out. There's no current known injuries or motive for the
You
shooting.
think they just didn't get the burger they wanted?
You forgot my fucking pickles. I'm coming in.
I told you no cheese.
Right? You forgot my onion. People.
This is not mustard and ketchup.
This is unacceptable. Yeah, I can't believe. Like, I think I heard the person that was ramming the emergency. I thought I heard they said it was a woman. She's like, "You're going to see my kid today."
I told him I'd get him a Happy Meal.
Citizen again.
So where is
like a really rough picture? But I guess this is maybe the layout or something.
Yeah.
In-N-Out Burger.
There's like no info though. Like usually you get a little bit of, there's injuries or whatever, but they're not saying much about it, obviously, because they're still on an active manhunt.
Let me go ahead. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and bring this up here because I had this the whole time, and I did not realize.
Slacking. Really?
I just did not realize.
It's unacceptable. Just totally unacceptable. Yeah. It's downright rude.
Let's see. Is it this one? Yeah. There. Okay. Here you go, Barney. That's all the boats right there.
I know, right? There you go. Oh, I've never seen that picture before.
Okay, let me go back a little bit.
I mean, I've never seen that right there. It doesn't look like. I don't know. You remember Trace? Take 1, 2. She's getting you.
Anybody see anybody?
I don't know. Like, see the group in the middle in the water? All those people? I don't know if that's because this is the boat right here. I think that white one behind them, the ones in the water.
This one right there. Yep.
That I think that's his boat. Thank you. What did she give you?
A ham sandwich.
Jesus, I like that too, man. Unbelievable. Freaking believable. Let me see.
Okay, let's see.
Where was the shooting? Idaho. Jesus, like they need that.
How about this?
What?
You see anything here? Rings a bell?
Not the boat. No thing. Are you eating Fritos with that? Because those are like the best mix. Ham and cheese sandwich.
Doritos.
Fritos. Yeah, well, those work. Look at these people. So look at. This is what the guy was trying to explain. Who brings their phone into that? Nobody. Your phone's on the boat. If you're waiting here in the water, your phone's in the boat. You're not bringing it with you out there. No way. Although, I'm stupid enough to. Where's the beef? Oh, remember that lady? Where's the beef? Oh, you know who else? You know who else I met? Do you remember the Dunkin's commercials? Time to make the donuts. Remember the guy?
Yeah. Yep.
They had him at a Dunkin' Donuts that we used to hang around with down one of the other towns near us. And we hung out there so much. We knew the owner because it's one of the franchises. It's a franchise owner. And we got to go and meet him. It was pretty cool. I always wanted to meet Where's the Beef lady. She was funny, man. She was funny.
Yeah, where's the beef?
Yeah, oh man. Yeah, now that boat that you can see that has the tie coming from it, that's tied to the water.
Right.
That is, I believe that's the boat that was sinking. It's got the same blue bottom with the white. That could be their boat. Or, yeah, that's it. That's the same boat. So now I do forget. Warren sees Nolan and Kate at 3 p.m. in the water. Trayston. What is his real name? How do you pronounce his name?
Trayston Shepard.
Trayston
Mm-hmm.
sees Nolan and Katie at 3:30 p.m. Trayston and his girlfriend in the water. 3:45 p.m. Fight at 4 p.m. Javon sees Nolan at 4 p.m. Boat offshore 31 feet below.
That's what he says.
31 feet below what? The boat offshore 31 feet below. What does that mean? 31 feet below what? Under the water? No, because the boat didn't sink. But I don't know. Maybe they meant 30 feet away from the shore.
Oh, yeah.
But it's kind of odd. That's kind of odd too, because there's some misspelling. 3 p.m. in the water. Trayston and his girlfriend in the water. 3:45 p.m. In the water at 3:45 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some things missing, but who cares about that? But boat Javon sees Nolan at 4 p.m. Okay, where did he see him at 4 p.m.? And boat offshore 31 feet at 4:31. But where did Javon see him?
He saw him at 4 p.m. off the shore.
Oh, the boat was offshore.
Yeah.
But
In
he
30
says
foot feet of water.
yeah, but he said he sees Nolan at 4 p.m. But where does he see Nolan at 4 p.m.?
Oh, yeah.
Because I thought, and now I'm not sure, but remember the picture you saw what it looked like to be Nolan walking on the beach, and the girl was standing next to him but looking back towards something else. Excuse me. We thought that was him, but I'm hearing that may not have been him. But here's the thing. We're never going to know that, because the FBI, they take this, they make it look like a brand new picture. You know what I mean? They'll be able to know immediately.
That water looks dirty as heck.
And it's the ocean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't even, it's, and that
It
water
looks
out
dirty.
there. Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and play a little bit more.
Is that the boat? Is that on their boat? Could be. Because it has the overhang, but I don't know. So there's two girls on there now. I don't see anybody that I recognize. Javon sees no, it's still the same thing. Can't tell anything from there. The fuck is that? No, that's Nolan in the water. See him?
Yep.
Right next to the, looks like he's, out of the boat.
Right here?
Nope, down.
Right here.
Nope, to your right. Down, right there.
Okay.
Man, don't move that picture. Keep it right there. I want to do something. I want to clip it. I'm curious about something. Save. Thank you. All right, you can do whatever you need to with that. Wait a minute. That could be their boat. That's their boat. That's their boat right there.
Suzuki?
Yep. The Suzuki motor. I believe. I think so. I think that is their boat. But I don't know who that is. I really don't. All right, now let's see. Man, is that him? I need to open up my video picture editing equipment. I'll also send you.
And that photo is Nolan hand on the back of the boat. Marty
Which
says
picture?
meant 17 to 30 foot deep of water. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Definitely should have had the water police out there, Holly.
Which picture are you asking, Holly? The one that's on the screen now or the previous one? Is it? Oh, there he is right there too. Is this the same one?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, is this the one I asked you to hold?
No, it's the next one. It's
All
this
right,
one
no,
right
you
here.
keep, yeah, you can keep playing. I got it. Actually, I got it here.
This one. That's the one he told me to hold.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay. And then you got this one here.
Who is that? I can't tell who that is. You can go forward if you
Oh, I think she's asking about this person right here. Is he
No.
got his hand on the boat?
No, Nolan is still over there, right there.
Okay.
Down, you can see him, right? Yeah, right there.
Right
That's
there.
him. That's still Nolan. Supposedly. But it sure looks like him, so. Jesus. Talk about a crowd. Now, the only boat I haven't seen yet is the one that's the whole bottom is the dark blue or whatever.
Right.
I haven't seen that one yet. So they're probably not near each other. Who's that dude?
Is that Waylon?
Is it? I
He's
can't
got a
tell.
funky ass nose.
I can tell. Oops, if it is. I don't really know. I don't remember what he looks like. Why didn't that come through?
Think of that interview with
Oh,
Officer
it
Taylor.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Is that one their boat? No, it's got to be the one that he's next to with the Suzuki, because I remember the motor being white. So I don't. Well, that could be the kid with the green hat.
Uh-huh.
That could be the. It's like a big boat though, but that could be the boat with the whole dark blue bottom, which was Warren's boat, right? Yeah,
Yes.
that's Warren's boat. That could be Warren's boat right there. Because you think they would come if they all came together. You would think they would try to get their boats next to each other, right?
Right.
So the one that we're looking at right now, the kid with the green hat, that could be Warren's. Then this other boat right here, and then the one next to it is where Nolan is, right?
Right.
So maybe that's all the ones that they came with. All three are there. Who was the third boat? So there was Warren's boat. Whose boat was sinking?
Wyatt's boat.
So there was Wyatt,
Mhm.
there was Warren, and who had the third boat?
Wyatt, Warren, and
Wasn't Tristan, right?
no. Oh God.
Whatever. That
It was
obviously.
probably the one with Javon on it. Javon and his brother
Okay.
and others.
Oh, yeah. Who left because of the fight? He got into the fight and he left with his
Christian
uncle.
Shepherd.
Tristan. Okay, so he was gone.
Right. He left at like 4:30. His uncle made him get in the boat. No, he was only there for 45 minutes, and his
Yeah,
uncle
he
made
left
him get
early,
in.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
So
only.
the-
Yeah.
So the fight happened early.
Yes.
I don't see anybody in there. So it's the same video, just replaying. Okay.
Are those phones and cameras there in their hands?
Hold on, don't move it. It's either it could be with one with like a selfie stick.
Oh, gotcha.
Let me snap a quick. Oh, excuse me. Quick clip of that and save. Okay. Let's see. Man, I can't. Here they all are, making me look like a liar. All of them have their phones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They do. All of them have their phones. Watch.
I think the regular ones, the ones that come there all the time, are not going to have their phones. But the ones who are young, they're going to have.
Throw
their
that
phone.
up.
Okay.
They all have their phones.
Before presenting the screen, remove the other. Okay.
Let me say something about that. Duh.
Let's see this one.
Just kidding, dog. Kidding, dog. Kidding, dog.
Gotcha. Here we go.
I got some echo. Can you hear any echo from me?
Nope.
Nothing?
There it is.
Or I mean, reverb? Anything? Nothing.
Nope.
I wonder why. And you can't hear this either.
Jacqueline's in the house.
I guess not. All right then. All right. Yeah. So see, why is that weird? Oh, okay. There it is. Yeah. So see, green phone,
That's
his
what I was-
phone. He's taking a picture. There's his phone right there. There's his phone right there. Lying bastard. I mean. Whatever.
Oh shit.
That's what I said. But then, let me see. So, all right. So I don't know if that's him, man.
Hang on.
Is it him? I don't know. I'm going to have to do a little bit of editing, I think, later on. Looks like somebody's got their leg over the boat, too. Wait a minute. Hold on. I am definitely bringing this picture up. Sharing screen. Whoa. Whenever you're ready, I threw something in there to show you.
Okay.
And the chat.
You want me to go on?
Yeah, throw it up there just for a minute.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Seconds.
Got you.
No. I'm tired today.
It's been a
long day.
Yeah.
You supposed to get rain?
Yeah. A lot of rain.
You can have it, dude. We just got done with this. It's all
There you
yours. Okay. What is that?
I thought that was.
That's a leg.
Yeah, that's a leg. I thought that was either Tristan or Nolan, but I think it's Tristan Shep. No, it's not Tristan because he was gone.
Somebody's
That's going to
here.
have to be Javon or something.
Somebody's here.
Yep.
Somebody's laid out.
Where?
This is the leg.
Uh-huh.
And where does it go? It's got to go down here. Because this person's sitting here. This person's sitting over here. And then there's a leg. And it looks like it bends down here. So it's almost like somebody's laying down there.
Oh, that's true.
Question. Is that Nolan?
Could be. I don't know. Did he have long socks on? Does it look like he's got?
I don't
long
know. Again, it could be the picture, but I don't know. Who would have, like, you know what I'm saying? Chat, what do you think, guys? That leg looks dark. Yeah, no, I know. I wonder. And it looks like this dude sitting here is looking down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then if I'm let me know if I'm wrong. It definitely looks like he's looking down, but this other head over here, that's an ear.
Yep.
So he's looking this way too. I wonder. And what's this dude doing?
Gonna throw up?
Nobody said the sea was going to be so rough.
Holly said that leg looks dark.
Yeah, it
Maybe
does.
water shoes. Johnny says, I see people standing in the water, but didn't they say that they were in the area sinking in a 31 feet of water?
Yeah, but they didn't end up this. So this picture right here that we're looking at, this is them getting towed. See the water? See this? See the white cap? They're moving. And this rope is what Bart has, and Bart is pulling them. Because there's the white caps, and you can see the waves. So they're under tow right now by Bart.
And
so
that could be somebody laying there.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of odd to be laid out right there.
Let me see if I can make this bigger.
I did it right here. This one?
Yeah.
I did. Well, how big you want it?
Well, I just want to go down a little bit. No. Just scrunch it down. Make it smaller. A little bit more. Right there. Okay, a little bit more. That leg does go down.
Yeah, definitely. So somebody's laying out there. Now, if you look right here, you can't tell.
Right.
But could that be somebody, the top of somebody's head?
That's what I was thinking.
Hair, and like that's the hair, and then the forehead's like right in
Or
it.
could it be Katie was in there, down there with Nolan?
Could be.
And then Bart's over here pulling and says, "Oh, hell no." and then does the tightrope.
Is that my girlfriend? Clip. You're on your own, dude. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sketchy to me. I don't know why.
But I can't imagine they would all be. I mean, this guy here up top, this guy looks like he's ready to throw up. Looks like he's got his hand up in his mouth.
Yeah, or is he like, oh my god, oh my god?
Yeah, and then this guy over here, maybe somebody's on top of this guy beating the hell out. Maybe it is.
Maybe that's Nolan's body.
But how can the other two just be sitting there like it's all good?
Who knows?
Make it
small. But remember, I just thought of something. What if Bart is supposedly the guy that called, right? What if Bart is not on their boat and he's on his boat making the call, and this boat that we're looking at, these are all the people. Oh man, it fits. These are them screaming in the background. That's why you can't hear it really well, because they're not on the boat with Bart. So Bart's boat is like right where this rope ends. Bart's boat's right there, so he's making the call.
Bart's rope right over here, right?
I can't see your thing.
Look
right
at my
here.
cursor. Yes, right there. That's where I'm at. Yep.
So that would be him, Bart's boat, and Bart's on the phone going, "Hey, we got a boat that's sinking. Can you get out here?" But that leg is Nolan, and that's his body, and these are the people saying, "What the fuck? What the hell? Is he breathing? Whatever." Chat. What do you think, guys? Is that possibility? What do you think?
That's interesting. That's a good observation there. It's very possible.
I should have been elite. I knew it. I could have been like chief.
The other two
detective
people, what do you guys think? What do you think? There's a possibility that's what we're looking at. We're looking at Bart is over here in this boat making the phone call, and maybe that's what Warren was yelling at him to slow down. Enough, Bart. Remember when we heard him? One of the things he said.
Yep.
Enough, Bart. Like, slow down. And everybody else is freaking out.
And now this here. So obviously, man, boy, guys, this is a girl.
Yeah.
This is a girl right here. And that puts the girl, which you hear her voice on the call.
Right.
And then you hear all the guys. Man, that makes sense, dude, right? And that's Nolan's leg.
And right here, this person here, that looks like a girl too, right here.
Could be. Because I think there was two. When you listen to the video,
right,
it sounds like one saying something to you, and then you can hear like another one in the background saying something. I didn't think about this. Right.
And,
That's
and
why.
This, this guy's screaming or crying or got his hand over his mouth.
That's a. Who was Holly? That was a good chat by Holly. Maybe that's why he didn't know the member number to be towed.
That's very true. 1, 2, 3,
he
4,
wouldn't know.
5, 6, and then because he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 1, 7 is laying down.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're onto something.
Yeah, the guy again. That is true, Johnny. The guy in the front that you thought was throwing up, maybe he's on the phone. You know,
That's a possibility too. Yep. So if that's the case, then
that makes a lot of sense, though. Really, doesn't it?
It does.
If Bart's the one making the call, he ain't on that boat. He's on his boat, right? He ain't gonna have somebody else pulling another boat with his boat in case something goes wrong. Yeah, I'll have some ice cream too. I know dessert's coming. I know all about it. It's probably a homemade baked apple pie with a little bit of vanilla ice cream that runs down the side as it melts. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we could be onto something there. That would make a lot of sense. That would explain everything. Do you know what I mean? That would explain Bart not knowing the number, which, Warren might not know the number either, but whatever. He wouldn't either because it's not his boat. But that explains everything.
That could be. And then he's pulling the boat.
Yeah.
He's telling Bart, stop.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough, Bart. Because we did hear him say something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So then the other ones are like, oh my God. And they're being muffled through that screen of that boat. Right up here at the top.
Or you just made me think of something else with the enough Bart. Maybe this is Bart beating the shit out of Nolan. Bart, enough. Stop, Bart. What do you think?
No, I mean it's plausible. He's beating the heck out of him, and they're going, enough. And then this one here is a girl, Katie. She's trying to get to Nolan.
Or is this person sitting up, not Bart, but that thing that looks like a person here, is that Bart on top of Nolan?
That very well could be. God,
You know
if we
what I
could
mean?
enhance that, make that more bigger
When I-
and clearer.
Yeah, I that's the problem. I can try later on, but because I got to fire up the.
Let me see it.
editor.
I just took the picture up close, so let me see.
Let me see about that. Let me fire up the old photo editor. Photo editing software. You're not allowed to use this, sir. Sorry. Nope, ain't doing that.
So you don't think that leg is a part of the guy over here in front of the other girl?
No. No, it's too. I mean, it's too much.
It would. Yeah, I mean,
it's
you
too
have
much of a
too much
bend.
strain. Yeah, that's too much. Of a
Well, I
strain.
mean, you'd be like, it almost looks like, it's weird, but it almost looks like it almost looks like the Wicked Witch of the, what was it, the East or the West in in Wizard of Oz. It almost looks like her shoe. Like a little heel right back there, and there's but it's definitely a leg.
Well, good thing is you could probably take enhance that shoe and then go look in the sand and see what he's wearing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Take a picture.
At first glance, I thought it was part of the boat, but then I'm like, wait a minute.
No, that's a leg.
Yeah, you can see the ankle.
I thought
And
it
then
was
you
the
can
guy.
see the thigh.
I seen this earlier, and I thought I seen this earlier when I had this. That's why I pulled this up. But I wasn't thinking the direction you went with it, which makes a lot of sense. I was thinking that foot was a part of the guy that's holding that girl, and that's his. He's wearing some like tan shorts. But that would be a. I know they're young, but that would be a very difficult. Especially on a boat that's bouncing up and down.
You know what I'll do? I'll give this picture to Pretty Little Clues.
Okay.
And have her do her magic.
Yeah.
Or maybe even Patriot Pride, because he's got some almost some sophisticated photo editing and video editing software that he gets to use. So maybe I'll send it to him. But damn, and you know what? This right here.
Hi, Rhythm and Clues. Welcome in.
Hey. Oh, Ash, do you have the video editing stuff that you guys use, or is it just Justine? Look at Rhythm and Clues. Have you guys got into Nolan Wells at all, Ash?
She said, "What is the black thing?"
Right.
Holly said, "What is the black thing on the ground behind the guy's back?" This
Right
thing
here.
right
See,
here.
I don't see that as a guy's back though. I don't know. It could be though. But Ash, no, not yet. Okay, we can talk off of this. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like we found something. Maybe
That's very possible.
I mean, it would make a lot of sense for the.
Well, that would mean his leg is off, so he's laying on his back.
Yeah, he's on his back because
Yep.
something happened. They just threw him in the boat and off they went.
He's
You know
on
what
his-
I mean?
Yeah, he's on his back. The other guy looks like he's probably talking as Johnny was saying. He could be the caller, but it wouldn't make sense because they said Bart was the caller.
Yeah, or this person that's leaning forward a little bit.
He may be the guy that was like telling Bart to slow the hell down, and then he was like probably ready to throw up.
Maybe. Or is he trying to work to get the body in fully to get the leg inside the boat? You know, like again, it's a still picture, so he could be moving the body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's odd, but it's definitely
Something to look at.
Definitely a look. Yeah, definitely.
See, it wasn't all a waste for nothing today.
Thanks, Barney. Now I got a headache.
My question tend to get people's brains going. See, never listen
Hey,
to
it
Barney.
works.
Could that be hair?
No,
Well, that's
I
what
don't
Chris
think
was saying.
so.
That's what you were saying. You thought this might have been the top part of a head or something.
Well, down here, but who knows what the hell that is? It could
But
be though.
if that's the guy, he's got his leg up like. Hang on, he's got
Yeah,
his leg
so
up like.
he's got his
such.
leg like this up over the
Yep.
side of the boat. Right? All right, I don't want to see your feet. Jesus.
And he's like this. Yeah, you see my
Yeah.
feet. He's like this. So
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's definitely that very. And then somebody we can't see the other person, but maybe who knows? Maybe somebody's on top of him, beating him down.
Yeah. Hey, Ash, if I send you this, because I don't have good photo editing stuff, if I send you this picture, do you think you're able to clean this up at all?
It could be Holly, just not sure, but it definitely would be that person is laying on his back if that's the part of the leg over that top.
Yeah, it looks like, it's either like, all right, I'll send it to you in a little while. So I'm going to send it to Ash, and he's going to see what he can do with it because, because it's either flat on the back or he's crooked a little bit. You know what I mean? To make his leg like this.
Yeah, the only way that's not going to be like he's going to, in my opinion, whoever that is, if that's a leg, that's going to be somebody who's literally on his back.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way somebody could handle that type of their leg being up like that and out of, like he has no defense mechanism.
No.
Because his weight is all, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then of course you're talking about being intoxicated. It's just like anybody could have just jumped on him and just, but why? That's the key. It has to be related to.
Who knows? But so let's just start this over and kind of, for anybody that may have just came in, Ash, whatever. But so this is when the boat that we're looking at was taking on water. The rope that you see going across the screen is tied off on Bart's boat. Bart is towing them out. What they've done is they've taken the plug. So the boat was taken on water, Ash, and the bilge pump didn't work. So what they did is, which is normal, you have somebody pull you out and you pull your plug. The water drains out because you're going and the water doesn't rush in. And then before you stop, obviously, you put the plug back in and then you're pretty much good till you get back in. So they called the sea tow. And when you hear the video of the sea tow call, you hear people yelling in the background, you know, oh no, 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 wake up or something. Is he dead?
No.
Is he breathing? Blah, 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 blah. So at first, we thought it was Warren making the call to the sea tow place, but it ended up that it was, from what they're saying now, it was Bart. And Bart is the one that's towing them out now. But why would Bart be on their boat making the call if he's towing them out? So what I noticed here was this thing that's hanging outside the boat, which is definitely a leg. I mean, could it be somebody laying there on their back? Of course. Laying there, got their leg up, hanging over the thing, whatever. But the call, which would be Warren on this boat that we can't see, and he's calling the sea tow because they're trying to get the water out of the boat and blah, 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 blah. And in the meantime, while he's making that call, like I said, you can hear them screaming stuff in the background, which would make sense because they're only about 6 feet away from each other, the two boats. So you could hear them screaming in the background, and why we couldn't hear them that great until the lady cleaned it up, that would make sense why you couldn't pick it up so good. And yeah, the motor is up on that boat because they can't use their motor. They have to be pulled.
Good catch, Barney.
So, I mean, and that's where we are. And that does make a lot of sense. So if Nolan is on this boat, I mean, that would make good sense that that's his leg and he's laying down on the, on the floor of the boat and his legs just draped over the side. And they're saying what they were saying on the phone. And then what happens from here? I don't know. But it makes a lot of sense, man.
It does.
I know, Ash, you don't know much about it, but when if you look into the whole thing, you'll understand. But it makes a whole lot of sense, man. Really does.
Yeah, because when you look at it at first and you're just looking at it, you're going, okay, if you're thinking that's the boat, you're thinking that's the boat and those people are being towed, and that's it. Then a more closer you look at it, you're like, okay, he's holding the girl. But then like you did, you look at the leg and you're like, wait a minute, that leg is going down and it's going down to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you can see there's the foot. It almost looks like a shoelace,
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it does look like it.
There's the leg.
But that's the ear right here.
Is this here? I can't see your cursor. That's why.
I'm sorry. It's right above that head, right next to the person that's behind them.
Right there.
Yeah, I don't see your cursor, but yeah.
How can you not see my cursor?
I don't. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Yep. That's the ear.
I just don't know if he's looking away or if he's looking.
I mean, he could be turning. He could be backwards, looking at the dashboard. You know, the people
Right.
behind the thing there. But yeah, man. Just from re-looking at the picture, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is this blurry part right here. That's what
Where's
I
your
want.
cursor
gone.
at? Show me where the blurry
Oh,
spot you're pointing.
Sorry, this is what I want.
Oh,
gone.
yeah.
This is where this right to me. This means the whole thing. This blurriness right here. What's back here? You know, I mean, it looks like it's just the rest of their body, but
Right.
you know, that's,
Well, see, put your cursor back there, Chris. That
It is
right there.
most-
Go up just a little bit. Okay, over to your right. My right. There you go. Doesn't that look like a hand?
yeah, because this is his arm
Yes.
coming right down this way,
Yeah.
and this is his other arm coming right here.
Yep.
And Ash is good at, you know, I don't know if you saw his videos of all the people in the driveway at Nancy's house.
Mhm.
He's good at bringing them out and making them look like heat signatures. You know what I mean? You can see
Right.
the shape, everything. So, you know, yeah. So if he's able to clean that up, man, that would be fucking beautiful. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That, I mean, it answers a ton of questions. You know, with the towing, the yelling of them screaming, Warren on the phone, overhearing everything because he's right there. And, you know, yeah. That would definitely make some sense.
Sure does.
The only thing that bothers me about it is that they do kind of look lax. You know what I mean? They kind of do look like they're just kinda
that's
chilling.
what the first thing I thought is they were chilling, but
Well, what are they going to do though? I mean, really, what are they going to do? They can't do anything. They're sinking. They're getting pulled. You know, I don't know. It's weird.
and we don't know. Maybe this is like after everybody did their screaming and everything. You know what I'm
Could be.
saying? In other words,
Yeah.
maybe it happened just prior to that.
And they know he's gone.
Yeah,
So
and they
what are
know
they
he's
gonna-
gone, and now they're just trying to, you know, like they're. I don't want to say in shock, but they're kind of like don't know what to do.
Right. But that would tell me that the other boat, Bart's boat, they know that.
Yeah, for sure.
They know something's going on. You know? That's weird. Very strange. Very,
All right,
very
everybody.
strange.
I'm gonna have to close this up because I got I only got a little bit of battery left.
Uh-huh. He's tired, people, and he wants a snack. There's ice
No.
cream sundae waiting. You should take the wife out for an ice cream cone.
I always do. What makes you think I don't?
Here we go. Oh, you should take her out for a nice evening stroll. Get her an ice cream. You know,
Okay, Fantasy 5 says Idaho from NBC, 3 on alive and at least 2 injured.
yeah, I'll see what I can find
That
out.
was
But
a
yeah,
bad cheeseburger, man.
yeah, I know. That sucks though.
All
See,
right.
Saturday night, you know, let's just go on. All right,
That
yeah.
is
I'm
interesting.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. I am with you.
Ash, I'll send you this when I can. And then yeah. Are you on in the morning? 9?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You asking me?
whatever. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were talking to Ash or me.
No, I was talking to you.
I don't know. I could be if you're going
If
to be
you are,
on.
you are. If not, you're not. I mean, I don't
All
care
right.
really either. I'm thinking about just kind of chilling in the morning,
Yeah.
kind of relaxing a little bit. I got to go to work anyways to do some maintenance tomorrow in the morning. But yeah, I'm just going to probably take the morning off. You know what?
Let's take it off.
You deserve some time off. Sorry.
I'm gonna relax.
Yeah, we'll come on. Are you going to come on at 5?
Yeah, I'll come on at 5.
Then we'll talk.
Let's talk
before
at
the-
5.
No, well, we'll talk before then to see what we're going to do. What you're gonna do.
Absolutely.
So, all right.
Sounds good to
Love
me,
you
my brother.
guys. Love you guys. See you guys all
Thank
later.
you, everybody. Appreciate you guys
Ash.
hanging out with us. And
Hell yeah.
who knows? Maybe we got something here.
This is good. I mean, man, it makes a lot of sense.
And I
It
don't see
makes a
anybody
lot
else
of
saying
frickin'
this,
sense.
so I haven't seen anybody talking about that scenario we just put out there.
No, because how many times? See this picture right here, this exact picture. I haven't seen this one before. This is the first time I've seen this one. I've only seen the one with the kids standing up, throwing the rope or taking the rope back. So this is either before. No, this is during the tow.
Yeah, this is during the tow.
Yeah, I haven't seen this before. So this is new to me. But man, yeah, this bothers me. This
He's saying,
really bothers
Rhythm
me.
saying, can you send the link to the source?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. I'll take care of that.
Okay,
I will
sounds
send
good.
All right, everybody. See you
God
guys
bless.
in the PM
Thank you,
tomorrow.
Chris. Appreciate you. Semper
Semper
Fi,
Fi.
bro.
All right,
Everybody,
my man.
thank you, Bill. Thank you, Barney. Rhythm Clues. Thank you for stopping by. Class dismiss. Thank you, Fantasy 5. And everybody else who is in Holly, thank you for everything today. You did a magnificent job. Absolutely. Great questions. Johnny as well. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate all of you. Jacqueline. So once again, everybody, just want to say thanks for being here. Have a good night. Maybe we'll probably be out at 5:00 p.m. 5:00 p.m. tomorrow. I think I'm going to take the break off in the morning. So with that, I'll send a notice either which way. With that, everybody, it's all common sense, everybody. It is all common sense. Semper Fi.